Hello and welcome back to Football Manager 2020 with Southampton. Today it is the Carabao Cup final. We have to play Everton at Wembley Stadium, the chance to possibly win our first trophy in Football Manager 21, probably our last trophy for a number of years, I suspect, judging from what I'm planning to do with my next few saves. Anyway, let's jump into the episode. Before we get to the match though, we've obviously played a little bit more football in between episodes, and last episode was a 2-0 victory against West Brom, which was fairly dull, and then we scored 8 goals against Leeds and Fulham. Against Leeds it was a 4-2 victory. We really didn't do too well. We were actually 2-1 down. Unlandulu scoring our opening goal of the game. Theo Walcott then scoring 2, Danny Ings also getting on the score sheet. His first goal in about 8 or 9 games, something ridiculous. He hadn't scored for a very long time. And then against Fulham, a 4-0 victory, very, very confident and comfortable. We won basically in the first half and didn't bother doing anything in the second. Bednarek, Walcott, Danny Ings and Redmond with the goals, and then we conceded 3 more against Liverpool, which brings our total against Liverpool this season to 8 goals scored, conceded, no goals scored. So yeah, we don't beat Liverpool. We don't even get close to beating Liverpool. Let's hope we can beat their Merseyside rivals in Everton. Now, it's not actually the day of the final yet, but we have a chance to do one of these team meetings, and I feel like if there's ever a time to use some of the new features, now is that time. So, we are going to have our team meeting and probably ruin all of this slightly positives and pleased and encouraged stuff that we've got going on, and maybe make everyone annoyed and angry so we play Everton and lose 3-0. Right, we've got 2 options here as far as I can tell. Well, I say as far as I can tell. As far as I'm concerned, we've got 2 options. We have, you don't get to play in a cup final every day, go home and win it, or treat it like another match. I'm thinking we're going to go for the you don't play in a cup final every day. People seemed agreeable and encouraged. Nathan Teller's not too happy, but I don't think you were going to be playing anyway, mate. We're all giving everything we've got, but I don't think it's reasonable to ask that from us now. No, it's fine. That's exactly the sort of reaction. That's the sort of reaction I was hoping for, although I respect those of you who don't agree. So we've only got Nakajima and Teller who don't agree. Everyone else is no, that's exactly the reaction. That's fine. Teller's determined, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. Is it? Is determined bad? And Nakajima is furious. Well, overall, my assistant manager says, you really managed to motivate the players. I think they're in the best possible frame of mind for the upcoming match. I did a good meeting. Everyone's happy, apart from Teller and Nakajima, but they probably wouldn't play. And I guess, as it is a cup final, we should probably do the whole lot, shouldn't we? We should do the pre-match press conference as well. So they say, let's kick things off with Joe Bailey of BBC Radio Solar. It's a cup final, and this is what we've got for the press conference. This is what we've got at Sky Sports News. We don't even have normal BBC News. Like, we don't have the big news channels. We've got Sky Sports News, and that's about it. I feel like we should have more here. Is it perhaps doubly important to win knowing that a spot in the Euro Cup 2 awaits too? Do we want the Euro Cup 2? I mean, I just want a trophy, to be honest. These players deserve to be playing on the bigger stage. Yeah, we'll go with that one. That sounds quite good. You will be missing Shea Adams for the match. Just how big a blow is that for your team's hopes? It is annoying because Shea Adams has picked up an injury. He's out for about 3 to 4 weeks. Clearly, to lose a player like Shea is a big blow for us. Hopefully, the other players can step up in his place. That's what we're going to go for. A number of people would agree that your 3-3 one on penalties win over Chelsea was the highlight of Southampton's run to the final. Sure. No, I don't look back. I don't care. Okay, Aaron Anderson at 4-4-2. The game is one of the very biggest, and all the Southampton fans are sure to be watching with high expectations. Is that making you at all anxious? I can understand how the fans feel. I'm incredibly nervous. There was a little tension. We'll go with that. There is a little tension, but I wouldn't be human if that wasn't the case. Many plaudits are suggesting that Everton's Dominic Calvert-Lewin could well be the deciding factor in the final. He's a top player, wouldn't you agree? I mean, sure. Dominic Calvert-Lewin is a player I can't help admiring. Sure, we will go with that. Who are you relying on to counter the Calvert-Lewin effect? Okay, it's probably Salisu. Salisu is my main centre-back. Will there be... Oh, this is from BBC Radio Merseyside, looking for an inside scoop here. Will there be any changes to your first team lineup for the big match? I'm not going to discuss that right now. Can you reveal how you'll be instructing the boys to play? Same way we normally do? I won't change too much. I very rarely change too much. The idea is to put them on the back foot from the start. No, not going into tactics. We're not talking about how we're going to play before we've even picked the squad. There is a lot of questions here. How many more questions? We're not even halfway through. Okay, I'm just going to skip this, otherwise we'll be here for hours. We've made it to the end. That took way, way too long. Interestingly, Joe Bailey is positive. There is a positive room, or a positive atmosphere in the room for Joe Bailey. Everyone else, slightly positive. Jeff Nightingale was encouraged. So, yeah, that's good, I think. Brooke Elsom says, I think the press conference was just fine. Fair enough. I mean, quite a few of these people have great respect for me. Joe Bailey of BBC Radio Solent has great respect for me. I want to change these people's names. Because it shouldn't be Joe Bailey. It should be, I've forgotten his name, Adam something. Adam Blackmore. He does the commentary. And he does, obviously, the interviews and stuff like that, and does the press conferences. So I want to be able to change these names, but I feel like you can't. The final day of February, Sunday the 28th of February 2021. It is Carabao Cup final time, Southampton versus Everton at Wembley Stadium. I'm not expecting a win, but literally we have not lost the game on camera so far in Football Manager 21. So, I've got high hopes for this. The starting lineup that we are going to go for then, we're sticking with our 4-2-4 formation because basically it's propelled us up to 7th in the Premier League and into a Carabao Cup final. So why change it if it's working pretty well? It's going to be Forster in goal, a back four of Bertrand Salisu, Bednarek and Moussa Djenepo. He's still playing as a right back. Carl Walker-Peters is back from his injury, but he's only apparently supposed to play 45 minutes, so he might be coming on at some point in the match. In the middle of the pitch will be Maddie Kamara and James Ward-Prowse, with Armstrong, Redmond, Long and Ings as our goal-scoring threats. Obviously, it is Everton that we are playing, which means Theo Walcott is not eligible to play, which kind of sucks, because he's been playing very, very well for us. Walcott is ineligible. He's got 11 goals this season, second top scorer, just 1 goal behind Danny Ings. We were also missing Dan Unlandulu, who is cup-tied. He's played a couple of games recently. Shay Adams, as I mentioned earlier, is currently out injured for 7 days to 2 weeks. Gravenberch has just returned from an injury as well, so he's not match fit. Maybe we put him on the bench. Do we put Gravenberch on the bench instead of possibly... I mean, we've got 2 centre-backs and a left-back and a right-back. Vokins, I'm sorry, buddy. We're going to stick Gravenberch on the bench. Give us a slightly more attacking option. 12 players are always concerned that we could be exposed at fullback. That's because of Moussa Djenepo, okay? That is Moussa Djenepo. He is the reason that we could be exposed. He's not a fullback, as we all know. Right, let's try and encourage people. Let's get people fired up. Get out there and prove to everyone that you are winners. It's oh my word, it actually worked. Apart from for Danny Ings, but it worked for absolutely everybody else, and not Ryan Birch. The 2 team leaders... or 2 of the 3 team leaders in the squad, look composed. Those are the ones I want to be actually fired up. Robbie Williamson then. Well, Stuart, the big game is finally upon us. Can you win the Carabao Cup here today? I hope so. How important will Fraser Forster be today? How do I measure importance? Plug a random number out of somewhere. Yeah, sure, whatever. I mean, he's a goalkeeper. He's very important. If he wasn't there, we'd concede lots and lots of goals. As the leading scorers in the Carabao Cup, are you looking forward to another positive match in front of goal? That is certainly the aim. Lucas Digne, I can never pronounce his name. It's like Dean. Luke Dean is how they pronounce it, isn't it? I always call him Digne. Has proved himself to be an incisive passer in the Carabao Cup so far. Do you have a plan to stop him? Go right through the middle of him. Just break him in half. Who's marking him? He's the left back? Maybe we send Redmond through the middle of him. I don't know. I guess we're about to find out. We'll just go with that. Sure thing. And because it is a big fancy final, we get all the big fancy TV graphics, which I do like this. I like the fact that we get fancy graphics to show how the new things are kind of working, I guess. Because it's a cup match, we get all of this. We get the walkout. Look at this. Oh, I'm looking forward to the end of cup animations. Hopefully the team are wearing red that are celebrating. That'll be good. Please don't be like the last match we had on camera. Please don't be a boring 3 highlight affair with a couple of goals at the end. I want excitement. It's a cup final. We've had no shots so far. Everton have had 3. Now, I don't think there's been an update. I don't think there's been an update or a change or anything to the match. So, since basically the start, since the beta's been released. But I've noticed that last few matches, there's not been as many highlights. We're 25 minutes in against Everton in a cup final, and we've got nothing. I'm genuinely tempted to change it to be extended highlights. We're going to do this. We're going to do more direct passing. See if that does something. We've had 3 shots. They've had 5. Still no highlights. Final 5 minutes of the first half. And the first actual highlight of the game has taken place. Bednarek and Djenepo. Jan Bednarek with the ball across. Musa Genepo. It's going to go back to the keeper, isn't it, eventually? Bednarek goes for a long ball towards Shane Long. Controls it past Yerry Mina. And Shane Long has slotted the ball past Jordan Pickford. We are 1-0 up in a bloody cup final. It's a cup final already. We might win the Carabao Cup. That took way, way too long coming. But we have got the opening goal. Shane Long, of all people as well. The replacement for Shea Adams has come in, put that ball into the bottom corner. It did say at the bottom there, checking decision, which is a bit concerning because that means it might have been offside. It wasn't. Corner for Everton towards Yerry Mina at the front. It's not Jan Bednarek, it's Ryan Bertram was there off the line and Alan's effort is well over and also Calvert-Lewin was offside. It's 1-0 at half-time. Well, nothing really happened until there when we scored a goal. It's been fairly uneventful, but I guess if uneventful means we're going to win a title, I'll take that. Not really the most entertaining, but I'll still take it. Do we point finger assertively? I'm delighted. I'm happy. I am happy. We're doing all right. We've scored a goal. People looked inspired and motivated. We do need to do a little bit better, maybe get a second goal because we will concede around the 85th minute. Saying that Shane Long has knocked his ankle, bruised ankle, so maybe we should think about bringing him off. We'll keep him on for the moment. He has scored our goal. Bednarek with a free kick. We're just over 11 minutes in to the second half towards Danny Ings. Actually towards nobody. Pickford doesn't pick it up. Bertrand heads it forward for us. Nathan Redmond. Bertrand's carrying on his run. He's been tackled by Decore. And now Decore finds Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Salisu's with him. Forced him out wide. Forster makes the save. Musa Genepo calmly keeps that ball in play. Plays it upfield. The highlight is ended. Okay. Danny Ings is not having a good game. A 6-4. What is he doing or not doing? Salisu and Bertrand are both one yellow card away from a suspension. I mean, it's a cup final. Don't tell me this, Andy. Right, we're going to have to bring off Shane Long, which means we're going to have to probably bring on Nakajima. No. Here's the plan. That's something that I wasn't expecting to do. We're going to play Redmond as a deep-lying forward. Maybe we swap them over. We'll swap them over. Play Redmond as an advanced forward, because he can do it. He's good enough at football to be able to do that. So all we're going to do for the moment, we might be bringing off Genepo as well, within probably the next few minutes and give Kyle Walker-Peters a bit of a run out. Ward-Prowse with a free kick for us towards Armstrong at the back post. And Stuart Armstrong has made it 2-0. Are we winning the Carabao Cup? I can't believe I'm this excited about winning a Carabao Cup. But in the beta, usually by this point I'm sacked. We're not going to be sacked. We're going to have a bloody trophy in the cabinet. Free kick for Everton. It's a curling effort. Forster makes a very good save. Concedes a corner. Still 20 minutes to play, so still plenty of time for us to throw everything away. The corner comes in. I think it was Alex Iwobi, wasn't it? Forster holds on to that one with relative ease. Let's do ourselves another substitution. Genepo is coming off. Walker-Peters will be coming on. And all we're going to do is we're going to sit you back onto support because we don't really need to be going too further forward. And plus, you have been out injured for a while, and I don't really want you running off and injuring yourself again. Free kick for Everton. Crosses in. Yerry Mina's there. And the central defender makes it 2-1. Not what we wanted. Definitely. I did say that they were going to score. Right, I mean, do we try and shut up shop? I mean, I'm not going to be good enough to shut up shop. So out of possession. I'm wondering if we stop the press. Not like the newspapers. We'll stop doing our pressing. We'll just be less urgent. We will basically just try and let them come at us. Is that good? That's probably a terrible idea, but that's what we're trying. Time is ticking away. We're going to go defensive. Sigurdsson with the corner. Ben Godfrey is there. It's 2-2. It's 2-2. It's bloody 2. Of course it's 2-2. We were 2-0 up. We're not going defensive. Let's go back to balanced. I mean, this is where they score a winner now. We've got one sub to go. It's a corner for us. Okay, this is going to be Ward-Prowse then, I assume, stepping up to take this corner. I feel like we've zoomed out. I feel like we need to be a little bit closer. What's happened to the camera angle? Are we going to take this corner? James? Hello? Buddy? There he goes. Ward-Prowse steps up right-footed towards the middle. It's gone through everybody. And Nathan Redmond from striker has made it 3-2. We are back in front in this Carabao Cup final. We do love to score goals, but we also love to concede goals. Oh my word. Right. Do we shut up shop? We've got one sub to do. And I'm thinking we do shut up shop. Danny Ings is going to come off. We're going to stick on Badiashile because I think having the pace of Badiashile is probably a bit better. Redmond's going to just... No, Redmond will stay there in the middle. Okay, come on. Just hold on. We've had the better chances. Our XG's in our favour. We've got 6 minutes of injury time because of all the goals, I assume, that were scored in this second half. Time's ticking away. Time is ticking away. Come on. Referee, blow that whistle. Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle. Has it crashed? Okay. All of that excitement and this. We get this. I didn't even get to see the celebration. Oh, there we go. Hold it. It's back. It's back. Okay. Okay, here we go. Look at this. The new animation. The Carabao Cup final. The winners. James Ward-Prowse lifts the trophy. Look at all the players doing a lovely dance. Fireworks and all sorts. A bit of confetti as well. I like this. I like this. This is good. Although I don't like the fact that everything is the Football Manager colours. Like it's all the purple and yellows and whites. I think it should be Carabao Cup colours. Anyway, that's just me nitpicking. We have won the Carabao Cup. Who's just done a cartwheel? Who are you? Who are you? Number 20 just did a cartwheel. I want to see more of that. Let's throw a water bottle. No, don't throw. Outstretched arms. Congratulations. We have won the Carabao Cup. And it was Nathan Redmond and Shane Long, the players, to really do the business for us to score the goals. We've won a trophy in Season 1 in Football Manager 2020. We've won the Carabao Cup. Congratulations, Stuart. How pleased are you to win the Carabao Cup? I'm pleased. So many people have played a big role in getting to this point. They deserve these moments. Well, despite being rather open at the back, you managed to avoid defeat. How do you reflect on your performance? We try and outscore the opposition. It's as simple as that. If they score 15, we'll score 16. That's my plan. If you look past the shots, few of which actually threatened our goal, apart from 2. I mean, we'll just go with that. Redmond scored a dramatic late goal. Yes, that's football. It was a joy. What else have we got? What sort of impact do you think? I mean, you always ask me that. I don't know. Fraser Forster had a good game. He's a good player. He's a very good player. We've won the Carabao Cup. We've bloody won the Carabao Cup. So that means we have qualified for the Europa League 2. We still have a chance to get in the Europa League proper through the league. What else has happened? We've won the Carabao Cup, as we know. We've seen this a few times. Engrave the name there, please. Engrave the name underneath Manchester City. First team in 5 years. 5 years on a row has been a team from Manchester, and now little old Southampton have won it. Redmond's got a tight groin. Shane Long's got a bruised ankle. That is fine. We will do the press conference as well. So hopefully, I mean, my favourite. Where's my boy, Joe Bailey? He's my best mate. I'm going to make sure that no, speak with Joe Bailey first. We should always start with Joe. He's always here. He has a lovely time. Robbie Williamson then. How much of a factor was Southampton's determination to win this competition for the first time? Everyone wanted this badly. We'll go with that one. Today is a great moment for Southampton, but looking forward, can you build on this success and challenge for more trophies in the future? I certainly hope so. Is that an option? I mean, if we can continue doing the right things, I don't see why not. That'll do. Jeff Nightingale from Football 365. Southampton fans will be celebrating tonight after you guided them to victory in the Carabao Cup. How do you feel after such a wonderful victory? Performance from the players was fantastic. We fully deserve this. What else have we got? We got loads of questions. We've still got a reasonable amount to go through, so I'm just going to fly through them off camera. Okay, I like to see this. This is good. This is very good. Jeff Nightingale from Football 365. Are we likely to see Moussa Djenepo playing as a right back more often? Yes. Yes, we are. All the time. He's tremendously versatile. Of course we'll see him as a right back. I love that. That's good. That is a very good question, Jeff. I approve of that question. So then I guess that is going to do it for this episode. We'll have a look at the competition screen right here. We've been knocked out of the FA Cup in the middle there. We are currently 7th in the Premier Division with a game in hand over some of the teams above us. We are 3 points clear of Everton, who we've literally just played and beaten. So, yeah, we are, I think 7th or 8th is kind of where we're likely to finish. Maybe 9th. That's kind of the region. And then on the right-hand side, the Carabao Cup. We are champions of the Carabao Cup. Shane Long and Redmond with 3 goals each. Next episode, and in fact next month in-game, is quite tough. Manchester United, Chelsea and Spurs are going to be very difficult challenges for us. We are going to come back for that Spurs game away from home. We've obviously got Brighton as well in there, which you'd expect us to beat Brighton, but I don't think March is going to be a very good month for us. Thank you very much for watching this episode of Football Manager 2021 with Southampton. We are champions of the Carabao Cup, the 3rd best competition in English football, behind the Premier League and the FA Cup. But it's champions nonetheless. We will take that. If you did enjoy this episode, do please remember to leave a like. If you're new here and you want to see more, hit the subscribe button, ding the bell as well, so you get notified whenever a new video is released. I will see you tomorrow, or maybe later on today. I don't know how many episodes are coming out today. for the Spurs game. That's the next episode. I've nailed that outro. I'll see you next time.